Welcome, Gemini, to your November 9th through the 13th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, let's continue on through this beginning of the month and see what's going on with you. Okay, best messages coming out. Okay. 9th through the 13th, please. Best messages, please. Please, and thank you. Ooh. We have rejoice and celebration. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Clarifying on this beautiful rejoice and celebration. With the truth coming out, feeling like things are becoming more justified for you. That's why it just feels, you know what, I'm getting my happy place. I'm having a better understanding, taking better action, having the full awareness of the situation and why it's not coming together and why I'm not having this beginning that I was actually looking for. But at least it's making you feel happy. It's making you keep that happiness going. And it doesn't mean that, you know, it could be like the first house, like I'm smiling on the outside and I'm trying to be as good as, you know, as possible. I'm going to go out, I'm going to have fun, I'm going to be myself. But this could still be in the back of my mind to where it's kind of like, yeah, I get this understanding, but it doesn't mean I fully like the scenario, right? I might not still fully like the scenario. So keep that in mind for some of you, right? For others of you, it might just be that, you know what, I understand the situation, why it's not coming together, and I'm just going to patiently plan the situation, you know, and see how it's going to work out. For others of you, even if you still feel that way, right, where it's like, right, you're still patiently planning from the conflict and defeat of why I feel defeated, why this is not coming together. So it feels like for a lot of you, you're going to patiently plan to try to find that happiness anyways. Okay. So the overall outcome to the situation is moving on as you are patiently planning for that transformation, right? To get at least to your overall happiness and joy. So that way you can at least keep the happiness and joy that you already feel you're getting. You're like, I'm already feeling that happiness and joy. You know, but like I said, a lot of you might still feel like I'm expressing it, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not really happy about the scenario. Okay, so it's going to be different for everybody. Take it how it resonates, but at least in the end, you feel like you're getting your wishes fulfilled. That's the overall, you know, because it's going to transform to that overall feeling that you're really trying to maintain. Okay, one way or another. You know, if you're already over it and you already feel like, you know what, I've already get it, then that's, you know, whatever. Everybody's story is going to be a little bit different. But definitely having this transformation to, you know, get the wishes fulfilled, to feel that overall joy and accomplishment, that's what's important. So seeing the truth within the situation is the sudden awareness that everything is, yeah, is the way it is. That's it. I mean, that really is. Having the sudden awareness, this is the way it is. Queen of Cups, having the action on top of the Magician says that I'm feeling the comfort, I'm feeling the calm, I'm feeling the intuitive pieces as the awareness of the crown chakra is opening and I can take action where action is going to be needed. And I'm just going to try and celebrate what it is I need to celebrate. Even though I'm not getting what I wanted, I'm still feeling like I can hit a milestone to the situation enough to keep planning the action and be patient for the Seven of Pentacles. Still planting those seeds. Yep, holding on to a personal transformation. That's right here. Because you're holding on. You are holding on for this personal transformation. You're saying, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let it. Because it's saying, I'm not letting it go. I'm holding on. Because I know it will transform. And it does show it will transform. There could be a third party situation going on within the situation where you're just, you know what, mom, stepmom's in the way, mother-in-law's in the way. But you know what? I'm just going to have this overall understanding that, you know what, you're involved within maybe my love life, or this person's involved within your life somehow or another, and they're interfering within this situation. But you have an understanding that I can, maybe step away from this situation a little bit to have better acceptance of how I'm going to maneuver around this situation, because it's not closing down. And that's why it says moving on. Because you're saying, I'm still going to patiently plan how I'm going to do my stuff, but I'm going to kind of move on from this situation so I can get my Nine of Cups. Giving them maybe some space. Giving the situation space. So that you can get the outcome that you're looking for. Yep. Making way for the new phase. That's really what it feels like. I'm not going to give up completely on the situation, but I'm going to move away from this to make space so that I can have the new phase. Not involving myself in the situation. Fine, you're interfering in my situation. There's not a whole lot that I can say about the situation. It's not going the way I want it to go. So I'm just going to make room for my transformation. Absolutely. Holding tight to your wishes fulfilled. Oh, way over tight. Like way tight. And that's because you said, I'm not going to allow this transformation to get away from this. Or this love. For a lot of you, it's a love situation where someone is definitely interfering in your love life. Okay? And you're just going to have to give it space, either space to your lover or space to them, to allow the relationship to grow. And for a lot of you, it does feel like it's a mother-in-law or something of this nature. Okay? But it does feel like in the end that you could be praising each other with the Judgment card, coming together, having the success within the relationship, and really holding on strong to this love. Okay? With a lot more communication. Right? Because there's going to be some choices that are going to be needed. It looks like the choices are to focus back where the attention needs to be. Yeah. For the overall rejuvenation of that. And it looks like you're going to end up limelighting in this situation. Looks like they're going to come back around and give you all the attention that you need, right? And you're going to get the wishes fulfilled with the Nine of Pentacles to the the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So you're going to get the overall achievement of them coming back and saying, yeah. And, for some of you, it just feels like, once you kind of ignore the situation, it just kind of feels like it just kind of falls away. Yeah. Having a head over heart conversation about where you want your connections. Like I said, because that does feel like that. Having that overall conversation with them so that you can build a stronger foundation. Because I'm telling you, for a lot of you, this is like some kind of mother-in-law or somebody, or a sister or a best friend or somebody that's in the way. So this is definitely going to be building between you and your love, which could be a Scorpio, does not have to be. Excuse me. Okay. But it's just going to be striving to meet that target, striving to, really get to where it is you need to be, instead of pointing fingers at each other, or she's always here, or he's always there, or this is that, right? So it just feels like as soon as you kind of move on away from the situation into calmer waters for yourself, that's when everything just kind of moves around, right? Kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So let's get an animal card and see what's going on. It almost feels like for some of you, they may even be having a conversation with their mother-in-law, their mother, their friend, whoever. Kind of looks like that as well, that they may also be having a conversation. And maybe that could also be why they stepped away from the situation. That's crazy. Be the swan. Demonstrate grace and majesty. Okay. Yep. Just glide along, right? That's what the swan does. It just kind of glides along, all beautiful, like la la la, whatever. Because like I said, here it kind of looks like they're also talking to this person, having this conversation. Hey, you need to stay out of my love life. You need to stay, keep your mouth closed. It's none, you're diving in too deep into my relationship, making, accusations, pointing the finger, or however it is, or just Gabby. So it does feel like there's going to be this kind of final statement. It's kind of like the final countdown here, to where everything's just going to kind of cool off and they're going to back down. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.